trade on that.
That is not going to feel good. Roslovic's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks.
And the always popular icing call made, and you know what that means, Ray?
Now, offensive zone faceoff, man, he missed the play going down the ice, and that's a gimme icing. Now they can't change. You've got tired guys on the ice.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Roslovic's picking up steam. Sends it over. Winding down the final minute. And here comes the pushback. Dowd's now out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
Eller's looking.
He scores!
Now you got to keep clawing back. Trailing in the game, they get the equalizer. Man, these burn the coaching staff. When they see a player get open in the high slot, the first thing they're going to look for is who's supposed to be standing near him.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Capitals take possession of the neutral zone. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Puck sent over to Kulikov. Fun start to this one. Both teams are on the board. We are tied at 2 after the opening 20 minutes.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide. Use your part and take public transit to and from the game.
Two more periods still to come. We'll be right back with much more action here on EA Sports.
Well, James, a shorthanded home team is going to have to finish that way. The player won't be back.
And that thing makes things a little more complicated for them now going forward. Still tied up here as we get underway here in period number 2. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
The Capitals burnt the puck up constantly in that first period. Probably pretty lucky the game's tied. James, when you look forward to the rest of this game, they have to do a much better job.
Here comes the pushback.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James. Line A's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Whoops.
He's getting thrown from the game here. Game misconduct is the call.
Yeah, he's going to feel pretty embarrassed as he's got to walk by his teammates. He's done for tonight.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
They've worked on the power play a lot in practice over the last couple of days. This is their first one tonight, and they'll want to execute what they've worked on, which is to win the draw and start moving the puck.
Knocked away.
Well, that's the end of his shift. Man, James, he took a...
Look out, here's a 2-on-0. What a stop on the breakaway.
He waits for the first move, lets the shooter make it, and then shuts it down. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
Tremendous hit. Play blown dead. Penalty coming up here. That essentially a pick on that interference?
It is a little late to the play, and the official's right on it.
Setting up for the face-off with a lengthy 5-on-3 here.
And it's quite some time on the 5-on-3. What a big advantage for them. They have to take advantage of this opportunity. You can't let a two-man advantage slip away. He just got rattled by that big hit. Slowly, he's kind of meandering to the bench. They got to get the door open for him and help him get into the bench to get looked at.
Picked up along the wall by Oshie. Move to the middle. He scores! They take the lead.
Well, it looked like this game was going to be even for the longest time because nobody seemed to have the upper hand.
Washington's offense has come alive. You might say someone figured out how to use the controller here, Ray.
It looks like it. At least one guy has. A one-goal lead. They'd like it to be more.
Gloves are off. We got a challenge. Drops the anchor.
Ovechkin's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game. He's slowly working his way to the bench. Somebody's got to get the door open for him. He's going to need some help. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Officials seeing obstruction on this one. Interference to call.
When they changed the standard a few years ago, James, I thought this was one of the best ones they did because it allows the game to flow along.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
A little bit more room, James. I like that. 4-on-4 here's a little different. You can stretch a pass out and turn nothing into a scoring chance in a hurry. You can hear that hit from where I'm standing. He's not going to get up. He's going to need some help and attention from the trainer. Roslovic's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there. Roslovic's injury clearly is a leg injury, lower body. You see him hopping down the tunnel towards the locker room to get some treatment.
We'll try to get an update from the media relations department here shortly. And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, preventing any sort of opportunity to set up with the extra attacker. Ray, it looks like he's getting tossed from the game here.
Yeah, he's got the gate. He's gonna head down between the benches into the locker room, and that'll be it for him tonight.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
There have been times over the last couple of weeks where this power play looks great, other times not so good. But this is a key moment in this game, a chance to tie it up with a man advantage.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Puck grab by Kopp. Comes up with a blocker save. The Jets come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. And not much on that one. Feeds the puck up to Siegenthaler. Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. Sends it quickly to Bork. Pass right on the doorstep. He scores!
And that power play goal to the earlier one. They've really done well with the extra man here.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now he angles it across to Appleton. Gudas is hauled down. The official's arm is up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Tripped him up, and he's off to the box for it, Ray.
Reaching out for the puck, you get your stick into his feet. This is the consequence.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
Well, the goalies have to be sharp here because there's every bit of possibility that someone's going to break free pretty quickly on 4-on-4.
Works it across to Kulikov. Can't get a hold of that pass. And the linesman calls icing on the play. Eller's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And that's wide of the net.
Time to go back, get a new one.
Carries it in, and we've got a 2-on-1. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. Along the half wall with the puck. Big time stop.
Hellebuck's so sharp on this. Reads the play, reads the puck, makes the save.
Puck scooped up by Carlson. Carlson's going to play it near the point. Shoot!
Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play. Well, the endless slew of penalties that have been handed out continues here as yet another one is being dished out. Best impersonation for a raging bull face for that charging call.
About halfway through that, the official's got his radar up. If he doesn't slow down, the call's going to be made.
Face off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
I like what they've done on the power play previously here, and so they really want to duplicate what they've done. They have to be aware the penalty killers will probably change approach. They have to be sharp for that. Now that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
Denies him! Exceptional goaltending!
Sharp reaction save.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We are all tied up in this one. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Dishes it to Kulikov. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Hagelin's getting tossed with a game misconduct.
I'm not so sure what went on there, James, but the final decision's been made. He's done for tonight.
And the officials certainly didn't like it. A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
Even a little different, even if there's just one player missing on each team. Defensive responsibilities are different. There's different attack angles. Got to communicate here on the 4-on-4.
Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip. Penalty expires and the PP unit gets set to go to work. The Jets scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass over to Scheifele. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
He ran right through him on that hit. Lined him up, timed it perfectly.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Taken along the wall by Wilson. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. There's a collision. Washington's got possession while undermanned. They've got numbers. Fires it. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Elects to play the puck. Well, a challenge being laid here. And it's a much-needed whistle for the injured player who's down on the ice.
Gudas is looking for somebody to engage in a fight with. He can't find the right guy.
In the final moments of this period, it's all time.